how has gambling advertisements increased over the last few years?
Yeah, they've increased big time. You know, you see them now at every football game anyway, every weekend. There's UBet, Sportsbet, all those betting agencies, and the ads are probably every fourth or fifth ad on TV is a betting advertisement. And yeah, you know, some people say that, you know, they're not really welcome advertisements. A lot of people don't want to see them. I know the AFL stopped showing the live odds on during games, but they obviously still advertise around the ground on the LED lights and all that. So they've definitely started advertising a lot more in the last probably 3 years anyway, than they ever have. So
is it still legal, or is it illegal now to bet during live games while the matches are happening?
No, it's. I believe it's still legal. I know at work, we have a lot of people who bet live and during basketball or football or soccer or something. So I think it's still legal, and you can see on Sportsbet and Will Hill, you can call up now and place your bet quite easily. Whether it should be legal or not, I don't know. I'm of the opinion if you want to get on live, you should be able to. And you know, if you're signed up to that account, well, why not? You know, it's fine.
Which technological device is more used for gambling these days?
This thing right here, phone. You know, it's all online and on the apps now. And I know, obviously, at work again, we've just created a brand new application. So I've tested that out as well, and it's quite cool, you know, and it makes you kind of enjoy a punting experience. 90% of betting these days is online. I can just do it all in the palm of my hand. So, and you know, it's all online, it's all in your hand. So it's becoming a lot easier now to be able to bet than it ever has.
Which key demographic are most likely to bet on sporting matches?
Well, punters and sports fans, aren't they? You know, like people like yourself and me. So it's just whatever a sports fan wants to do. Some sports fans don't necessarily want to or need to. Some do. So yeah, it's just sports fans in general and punters in general.
What regulations can we apply to stop gamblers who have a tendency to overbet and lose a lot of money?
Yeah, there's a couple. I know one good one that Sportsbet does. They have the take a break option. So, you know, if you're losing a fair bit of money and you feel like, you know, you want to take a break for up to 30 days or longer, you can take a break and you can't access your account until that time period's up. So stuff like that, you know. But you know, when you're a punter, if you're a big time gambler, you know, sometimes it's too hard to stop, and you make it illegal, or you know, cancel your account or something like that. So I don't think it's as simple as saying, you know, what regulations you can bring in, because people will still want to punt, you know, people will still want to bet.
So with Sportsbet now having the whole Take a Break app, and you can sort of cash out as well, are we going to start seeing more apps maybe doing the exact same thing? Have MadBookies thought of that idea as well?
There's a few things in the pipeline at MadBookie. They haven't come up with that yet, but I think it's a really good idea from Sportsbet, and I think it'd be something that you know, MadBookie should look at, and I think we will look at that. But we've got our own kind of like gambling, you know, responsibly ads and all that, and you know, promoting it. But I think Sportsbet are doing a wonderful job with that sort of stuff, and I know, you know, sometimes I've gone on around racing time, gone on a big punting spree, and for a week or so after that, I've taken a break on that. So it is good. It is good, and I think it's something that other betting agencies should definitely look into.
Do you think we should see less betting ads on TV, or do you think they should be scrapped completely?
Probably of late, I've seen a lot more than you know. I mean, everyone's talking about, you know, the AFL coming back, and all these betting agencies have these different promotions for AFL. You know, put a 5-leg multi on, 1 leg loses, you get your cash back, and you know, a lot of the time, you know, I obviously watch a lot of Fox Footy, and it's the last ad into the show. I was watching Open Mic last night, and 3 ad breaks. The last ad into the show was a Sportsbet ad. Yeah, I probably reckon they could tone them down a little bit. You know, probably, you know, because they're in every ad break throughout the day, and even on free-to-air stuff. So I think they should probably scale them back a bit. But I don't think you can legislate that they take them off TV completely, because at the end of the day, they've got a business to run. You know, they've got to get people in. Same with Mad Bookie. You know, we're trying to promote and get people in. And you know, if they don't do that, then I'm out of a job, and you know, the sports bet people are out of a job and all that. So it's got to be looked at to bring it back a bit, but I don't think you can completely ban it. Yeah. I think a lot more people are betting these days, especially because now it's made so easy. You know, in your phone, if you're at Flemington or something, or you know, if you're in the car even, and you want to bet live on a sporting event.